Hi guys, it's Emil, and this week's topic is accepting your body after surgery. Now, I obviously cannot speak from personal experience here because I have not had any surgery whatsoever, but it's coming up, and I don't know when, but it's coming up. And I have done a lot of thinking about this, so I'm gonna tell you about some concerns that I have and how I am preparing to accept my body after surgery. The only surgery that I'm interested in right now is top surgery, so that's the one I'm gonna be talking about. My concern is that for Swedish surgeons and their results, there really aren't a lot of pictures online to look at to be able to look at, oh, this is that surgeon and that surgeon and that surgeon and these are their results, or just in general these are the results for Swedish trans people. You know, I've seen some pictures in a Facebook group that I'm a member of. I've seen some pictures online. Most of them are, first of all, from just a couple of weeks post-op, which it's not going to really determine the end result, and there isn't really a lot if you compare it to how many pictures you can find of people who did top surgery in America. While I know that the surgeons are by no means bad here, I don't know how their skill level is compared to the surgeons in America. I know that there are surgeons in America like Dr. Gary Moni who's really good, but I'm pretty sure I will be able to see pictures of results at the consultation with the surgeon, whenever that is. And so I'm not too concerned about it. I just like to be able to plan in advance and look and know what to mentally prepare myself for. Since I haven't been able to do that, I just thought about, oh, okay, so what if my scars are asymmetrical? What if there is going to be swelling somewhere that persists for whatever reason? What if there are going to be dog ears? What if there's asymmetry? What if there's this? What if there's that? Blah, 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 all those kinds of concerns. But then I thought about, hey, what do you really want? Do I want to walk on the street without a shirt and pass as a cis man every day of my life, or have really symmetrical scars that everyone can see and be like, those scars are really symmetrical? No. I want a flat chest. I want to not have to bind and feel the constricting feeling of it and sweat so much in the summer. I want to be able to be comfortable with myself. I want to be able to run and exercise without feeling like there's something in the way, whether it is a binder or a tight sports bra or, the chest. I just want to be able to be comfortable in myself and put on a shirt and be like, this is right, without having anything underneath it. That's what I want most of all. And I know that no matter what my scars end up looking like or anything like that, I know that I'm gonna have a flat chest, and I know that it's gonna be okay. So what I do to prepare myself for whatever the results are is I follow some trans blogs on Tumblr and on Instagram that post pictures of shirtless trans people. People can submit pictures and stuff like that, so that I will be able to get to see a lot of different chests, so that there isn't just one body type and one type of result and one type of procedure that I see all the time, and that's all that I'm fed with. And then when I have surgery and it possibly looks a little bit different, I'll have to process that. So I follow blogs and I follow stuff like that and look at pictures of different types of results, and I just think, that's neat, you had top surgery, good for you. I don't judge the results that I see. And doing that and thinking about this a lot has led me to really not care what my scars look like. I mean, if I could choose, I would choose really symmetrical scars. Everyone would choose their dream result if they could choose. But if my scars turn out to be a little bit asymmetrical, or if a nipple looks weird, I'm not really gonna care. I just want a flat chest. That is my main concern. I just want to be physically comfortable with myself. And if my chest looks a little wonky, whatever. I'm not saying everyone has to feel like this. I'm not saying everyone can feel like this. But I've gotten really good at being okay with my body lately. Apart from dysphoria. I've gotten really good at accepting things. I used to be really self-conscious about my stomach, and I've gotten a lot better with that. It's not just due to, thinking a lot about it and looking at pictures of different people. There's a lot of factors that go into this, but it is possible. I can't say what I'm gonna feel after top surgery. I can't say if what I'm feeling now or the attitude I have now is going to change. I don't know. If you're going into top surgery or any kind of surgery and you're concerned about something, just think about what you want most. Because in the end, you're doing the surgery because you want the surgery. You're doing the surgery because you want something. And most people who do top surgery They just want to get rid of the bumps. That is the most important thing for most people. And I get that, you know, we all have different reasons why we want something to be symmetrical, or why we want a certain type of look or whatever, and that is totally valid. But you can't predict everything, and every case is unique. So even if you pick a surgeon that has a certain type of result, there is no 100% guarantee that your result is going to be the exact same way. And that is the adventure, and I guess the downside, or the upside if it turns out better than you thought it would, with the uncertainty of surgery. This has just been me reflecting around top surgery. These are just my thoughts. I just threw them at you, and I hope it helped somehow. Love you. Bye.